everyone, this is Homecook Cary. I know that it's been a while since I put up a video. I'm sorry that this is not one of your recipe videos. I'm gonna get back to that. I don't know when, but I definitely will. Now, I'm just gonna focus on Lebanese Toum by Homecook Cary. But before I get into details, I just wanted you to know that I've sealed it and put a manufacturing date on it. The reason why I've only sealed it now is because I have been told that since I have bigger plans for it, I needed to make sure that it is not gonna get contaminated. And then initially I was hesitant to do it because I wanted it to be earth friendlier, in the sense that I wanted to veer away from the use of plastic. But I do apologize. I cannot stay away from sealing it anymore. So now I'm sealing it. It's actually for the safety of those people who are going to use it. And then the manufacturing date, it's still DIY by now. It's even handwritten by myself. The reason why I'm also putting it is because people can have a reference as to up to when they can use the product. So as far as storage is concerned, on room temperature, you can use it until 2 months. And then when you put it in a fridge, up to 4 months. And then in a freezer, it can miraculously go for as long as a year. I'm telling you, I've done aging, so I'm not doing BS here. As to how you can use it, there are like 10,000 ways. I'm not even exaggerating about the number. You can use it as a dipping sauce, as a marinade, as a garlic substitute for sauteing, as bread spread for toast, as pizza, pasta flavoring. So this is actually a resident condiment or flavor enhancer in our house. How did I discover it? I was actually working away from the Philippines during that time, and then I met this lovely man named Joe. He is Lebanese, and he introduced me to Lebanese Toum via this shawarma joint that we used to go to. It's called Lebanese Flour, and they use Lebanese Toum on their shawarma, which was absolutely amazing. And the first time I tried it, I fell in love with it. And since then, when I was still away, I would just use it on anything, as in anything. I would use it on a wrap, put a piece of meat in it, and then slather it with Lebanese Toum, and then it's a food miracle, I'm telling you. You can also use it for pasta. I mean, it's my go-to instead of using fresh garlic. I mean, I am not against using fresh garlic. Still, as I am a strong proponent of using fresh ingredients, but sometimes some of us don't have the luxury of time to just chop them off. And we are so consumed with other things like our families or our children, our husbands. I don't have a husband, but my time is so full. My plate is so full with a lot of responsibilities. I have my work, I have my son. So I just find this very, very convenient and very, very tasty. So I never ran out of it. So going back to the story. So 10 years after I came back, I mean, ever since I tasted it, I've just longed for it. And then when I came back home, I had a difficult time finding someone that could give me this or make me this. So I decided to try to do it myself. It took me it's not rocket science to do this, but you just have to find the perfect recipe for it. And fortunately, I found the perfect recipe for it, and I have been sticking with it ever since. And of course, there's validation from the wonderful Lebanese guy, Joe. So, what am I talking about? What else? So, I've also been asked why I stick with the name Lebanese Toum and not use garlic paste or garlic sauce for marketability. But for me, history is a very, very important part of the things that I make. I don't just make products for the sake of selling them. I am very, very passionate with the stuff that I make over at Homecook Cary. So I stick to the details very, very seriously. I mean, if I name it Lebanese Toum, then the history would be meaningless. How it came to be I would not feel affiliated to it, or I would not be relating to it. So I just don't want to take that part out of the products that I made. Like the other stuff that I make, all the things that I make is an homage to something. Like the roast chicken dry rub is actually a good remembrance that my son loved it, because I experimented a lot with the formula for it, and then my son's seal approval was the one that finally, when I finally told myself, okay, this is it. This is the one that's gonna get out of the market. So there you go. Thank you for sticking by. So Lebanese Toum by Homecook Cary. This is an 8-ounce bottle, or 220 ml. So it's sealed in freshness, because so this, you have to open it. There you go. And look at that. See? Smells good. I'm telling you, if you're a garlic person, then you'll go crazy on this. So hit me up on my Shopee, shopee.ph/homecookcary. Bye everyone, and thank you.